What did I think of the new game? Oh, I was like pleasantly surprised how enjoyable it was.
Yeah.
Except for when you ruined it for everybody, and like, it's a stealth game, right? We're supposed to be stealthy, and you were just like, I'm gonna go bonk them.
I was just following instructions.
Yeah, what the instructions were there? Just go
and hit the monster. Go and hit the robot dinosaur.
There's quite like a few interesting mechanics that like really caught me off guard at first, but they were like really enjoyable. Like the stealth mechanic was really interesting. The amount of like interrupts, so it's like constant back and forth between the players of like being able to get involved and not like kind of like sat at the side like waiting for their turn to come around. Really, really fun. I really like the cooperativeness of it. What's your favourite moment? Oh, it's when I killed the monster all by myself. That was definitely my favourite moment. That was your favourite moment as well, wasn't it? When I did the finishing blow. Everyone else set it up, but I personally did the finishing blow. Did the arrow in there. What was your favourite moment? Do you want to tell one about when I killed the monster?
I really enjoyed that one turn of stealth that we got. The biggest thing that stood out to me was probably what we've already said, to be fair, is how dynamic and free-flowing it was between everything. And also the fact that you get the chance where the monsters don't actually get a turn if like you roll properly on your command phase.
Yeah, if you get the crit.
Yeah, if you get the crit on the command phase, then the monsters don't get to have a go, and that's like it makes it adds that urgency to it where you could potentially have quite a few rounds of the players getting to do all this stuff.
But you don't get bodied by the monsters even if you're on like the back foot. You can kind of like, oh well, my mate rolled a crit, so now it's my go. All right, everyone gather around. We're about to roll another crit, and then you do, and then you're just skipping the monster and just like bodying them instead. Yeah,
it makes it feel really good, like you're actually like really working together as a team and stuff, rather than like, oh, well, we've all had our go, now it's time to get bodied by the monster.
Yeah, exactly. It really felt like the video game because it was kind of like capturing that like sneaking and stalking aspect. Again, our experience was very minimal for that point, but like the fact that the monsters have like this like patrol path where they're going to end up, and you can kind of like trick them into like landing on a trap and taking damage, or moving over to somewhere else where you can like reposition like you would in the video game. So
yeah, we threw loads of traps down, didn't we?
We did manage to utilise the traps, because there was like quite a few points where it was kind of like someone like laid a trap, and then someone was like, well, I've got like a law, so I'm going to have to send a law that way, so the monster like runs that way, on the machine even.
Well, we had the one guy, there was the tanky guy that was doing all the pushes, and pushing them into traps that other people had setting up, so again, that teamwork and that working together to do the one thing was quite good.
And there's that really cool moment right at the end, where I did loads of damage, and then I forced the monster onto a trap, and then I killed it all by myself.
Yeah.
That was a great moment.
That was great, that
did happen. That was me. What am I excited to see? I'm really excited to see like the narrative aspect of it, which is something that's like bringing its own storyline rather than just being like a copy paste of another line, and also big machines.
Yeah,
that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah,
I just want to see what the big machines do.
Yeah, some of the bigger monsters and bigger machines and stuff, but also like the campaign aspect and building your own decks to work in a certain way, and like upgrades and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the progression of each character and how like each one like becomes its own thing.
Yeah, so, I like that sort of stuff in games, so that'd be what I'd be looking forward to seeing.
But mostly for me, big machines.
Yeah.
Seeing them big smash. 2 words to describe the game. Fast. It did feel very fast and very, very dynamic in like the cooperative aspect, I would say. Yeah. I really like the fact that, again, as I mentioned, like the bouncing around each player rather than like one player having a turn and then waiting half an hour until their turn comes back around.
Yeah, I'd probably say fast and organic. So it just felt like
ironic because they're all machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.